Yo, 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 what is up? What is up? Got the Riker. Got the Riker here. Yes, sir. I got to get this off. But we're going to talk about that in a second. What happened? What happened? It's a little update I wanted to make. So, something finally did come in. I was patiently waiting and patiently waiting for a bike to pop up. I was getting a little impatient at first, and I was gonna go look at a 750, a Gixxer 750, and something kept telling me, you know what, don't pull the trigger on it, just wait. And the area that I live in, there's just not a lot of bikes being sold if they aren't brand new. You can ride up to Austin. They got some bikes with Ride Now Austin. They're a big dealership. They got a lot of stuff. But here in San Antonio, there's not too many places that you can get, that you can find. There's not a big selection of used sport bikes. Something finally did come up, man, and I was happy as heck. I ended up getting a call. Well, first of all, I ended up getting a call from Alamo Cycleplex, and they told me, they said, hey, yo, we got a used 2023 Gixxer 1000, the white and blue, and I was like, okay, that's dope. Send me some pictures of it, give me some more information on it. It had like 257 miles on it. It had a Brock's Penta exhaust. I don't know if it was a full exhaust. They didn't really say. They just said that it was a Penta exhaust. So it could have been, it probably could have been a full system, but they weren't particularly sure. I don't know why. And I think they said that was about it. That was all that was done to the bike. And I was really interested in it. They gave me a price. I said I need an out-the-door price. They gave it to me. I said, look, I can't do that. This is what I can do. They kind of agreed to meet me halfway. Once again, I said, no, look, I really need this number. And they agreed to it finally. So I was like, cool, let's do it. I put in my credit application, and I told them, if it's anything over this, let me know the numbers. After the approval, they gave me the numbers, and I told them, look, I can't do anything over this amount because I'm not going to do anything I don't feel comfortable with. These are the numbers that I'm comfortable with, and I want them basically around what I pay for the Riker. And I know it's not really a stretch because I know the Gixxer is a lot more expensive bike. But it's not that much more expensive, right? So I was like, if I can't get around the price that I'm paying, then I don't want to deal with it. So, they kind of played around with me too much. You know what I'm saying? Like they wanted me, oh, well, we got your pre-approval. We want you to come in and sit down. We want you to put a, deposit on the bike because the bike wasn't there at their dealership just yet. It wasn't there yet. It was at one of their sister locations. And I was like, well, I don't feel comfortable putting a deposit down on a bike that I haven't seen in person, that, I can't, sit on, touch, and even test ride or whatever if I need to. And, shit. Hey, you fucked up my beard. Anyway, they just kind of kept giving me the runaround. At this time, by like day 2, it was on a Friday. I happened to be looking at another dealer's website, one that I got my Riker from, and I saw that they had a used Gixxer 1000 on the website, and I was just like, whoa, wow, damn, when did I get this? So I immediately contacted the guy that I bought my Riker from, and I said, hey, it was like 7 or 8 p.m., man. I said, hey, I saw that y'all have this Riker on the website. Is it still there? Do you know anything about it? And he said, oh, I'll get back to you on Tuesday morning because they were already gone for the day. that Friday, and they don't work on Mondays. So he said, I'll get back to you on Tuesday. And I'm like stressing about it because, like, damn, like, it's the color that I want, the black and everything. And he got back to me on Tuesday. By this time, I kind of stayed off the Alamo Cycleplex a little bit, and I was just like, I don't know yet. But when he got back to me, man, he gave me the numbers. He said, yeah, it's still here. I said, give me an out the door price. He said, this is how many miles. It's got 800 miles on it, and it's got warranty until like September next year. And I was like, oh, okay, cool. He got me the number, the out the door price. I said, well, shit, let's do it. Put it in my application and everything again. And surprisingly, I got way lower. Well, the price was excellent, but what I was expecting to pay monthly, which what I was comfortable with, I ended up paying way less than I was expecting. So I was just like, man, this is a fucking home run. So yeah, I picked it up. I picked up the 2023 GSXR 1000 black, and I went to go sign for it. I wish I could have just. I went up there to the dealer to sign the papers and whatnot. But the day I went to go sign, that was on a Tuesday. They called me, and literally by it was that Thursday, or no, by he got back to me Tuesday. On Wednesday is when I agreed to everything. All the terms were agreed to, and I told him I was getting a little worried because I wanted to go in like the next day, but I've been working like every day, and there's no way I could get up there with a ride because they're like in New Braunfels. So, I can't drive my car up there and ride the bike back. It's not going to happen. So they were I was telling them, like, can you figure out what's going to happen with if I could just get the bike delivered. So they said they were going to look into it Thursday, see if they have anything available. There's nothing available. Then, so I said, I can get up there on a Friday. Realized that I couldn't get up there Friday because I just couldn't at all. So I told them for sure I can get there Saturday morning. But we had a lot of shit to do, so I could not even ride the bike home if I wanted to, because we had to go past New Braunfels that weekend. So on the way to doing what we had to do, we went up there, got to, test the bike out, look at it, sit on it, and all that good stuff, and signed the paperwork, got up out of there, scheduled a delivery for tomorrow. That's the closest time. They couldn't fit anything in that day because I was gone for the weekend, weren't going to be there, and the earliest date that they had was for tomorrow, so Thursday. So I've been patiently waiting, almost impatiently waiting for this bike to show up, man, and it's showing up tomorrow, and it's freaking 50 degrees outside now. It was sunny as hell yesterday. Now today it's freaking 50 degrees outside. It's raining. It's wet. And I'm just kind of like, it sucks, man. This fucking sucks. But, the bike will be here tomorrow, and I am absolutely happy. I'm happy that it's coming, man. I spent a lot of time waiting, being patient, and something finally came through. And, a 2023 GSXR is on the way. I am so excited, man. I'm so excited. I was kind of nervous. And I still am kind of nervous because it's been a while since I've ridden a sport bike. I've been on the Riker, I've been on the Harley for so long that getting back on a sport bike, a pure sport bike, a 1000 at a 1000 cc at that is a leader bike at that is just, it was a little intimidating, but the one things that I noticed right away were how light the bike felt compared to like my Harley or You don't really feel the weight on the Riker, but it's definitely sturdy, obviously, because it's got 3 contact points. But definitely over the Harley, super light. It just feels like you can just like knock the bike around. It's so crazy. So I think the only thing that I really want to get right away, well, I mean, I've already gotten some stuff right. I've already ordered some stuff because I already knew what I kind of want to do with it. Exhaust is ordered, and I got to get that fender eliminator because that weld tail on the back is just hideous. But other than that, I think one of the main things I really want to do is get some custom rear sets or buy some new rear sets, and they're expensive. But I think I need to get some of those because I think part of the issue of why I feel a little uncomfortable is because I've been sitting with my forwards out, my controls out front for so long that tucking them almost 90 degrees, which your toes pointed down to the ground, 45 degrees to 90 degrees, it just feels kind of uncomfortable. So it's going to take some getting used to that. And I just think that road time is going to fix that. But I have big feet, and I feel like I can definitely benefit from having, some custom rear sets or, aftermarket rear sets where I can adjust them more comfortably to my liking. And I think that'll help go a long way with feeling more comfortable on the bike. But that's just one of the kind of things that I noticed right away. And, I just have to get used to it again, having a front and a rear brake versus the Riker, only a single brake on the foot, which controls all the brakes on the front and the back. The Harley, obviously, fine. That's, it's not too much to get used to again because I've been riding that. But it's just being in that race tuck position, in that race position, without the comfortability of having your feet literally right next to the ground, like on a Harley or even on the Riker. So, on those bikes, your foot is literally like 5 or 6 inches off the ground, way less than a foot. So, you can just put your foot down whenever you come to a stop or something like that, and it's not a big deal. Versus on the sport bike, you're tucked, and you really gotta kind of untuck your foot and put it down. So, it was one of those things where I know it's gonna take some getting used to. But I'm excited, man. I'm excited, and hopefully I can get some good content with this bike. I've been waiting so long to get it, so I'm tired as hell now. I'm just I'm excited though. One more day, man. Hopefully everything goes well. And we'll see. But tomorrow I got some things. The exhaust is supposed to be delivered by tomorrow. What else did I think that's all I got was the exhaust. Yeah, I think the only thing that I got was the exhaust. And I was going to go with a full exhaust system from the dealer, but at the last minute, they said they cannot install full exhaust there. Something about, they're not, a full exhaust would not be emissions compliant, so they're not allowed to do it. But you can buy them and you can take them to someplace that they deal with and they'll do it for you. Or you can buy slip-on. I didn't get it through them, but I ended up buying slip-on exhaust, the M4. And for now, and we'll see, we'll rock with that. And I think the bike is gonna be plenty fast for a while till I get comfortable with it. And then I'll start looking at maybe, doing some other bolt-ons for more power. But honestly, I don't think I need it. The bike is pretty damn fast by itself. So mods like that, I'll probably look into doing stuff like that, maybe a year after I have the bike, or maybe not, who knows, but I don't plan on it. The only thing I want to do, like I said, is some rear sets, maybe a few more aesthetic things, and that's about it. And just enjoy the bike. But anyways, that is a update. Not short, a little long, but I'm excited, man. I'm excited. So excited. So hopefully tomorrow I'm going to try to film when they come and drop the bike off. And I got the GoPro still going. I do want to update that. I don't want the this old GoPro, but considering I just bought the exhaust, that was, what I would have probably spent on a new GoPro or, whatever, action camera. So that's going to have to wait for a little while. So I'm going to have to use this GoPro until I decide when I want to upgrade it. But I feel like it's pretty okay for now, so I'm going to stick with it. But yeah, man, tomorrow, if the weather's nice, I'm hoping the weather's nice and it's not like this, because one thing I will not be doing is riding in this shitty weather. I mean, it was pouring down earlier. The streets are wet. I'm already a little iffy with being comfortable on riding on a sport bike and taking it easy. And I definitely ain't going to try to do that in the rain or in poor conditions. There's one thing I've always done with my motorcycles. I am pretty much a fair weather only rider. And if it's not fair conditions, it's got to be pretty consistent. So the only thing I've ever ridden in is kind of like light snow. But even then it wasn't bad, but I just prefer to ride when it's nice. So I keep my bikes with low miles, and I ride when it's fair weather only. But anyway, yeah. Catch you guys hopefully tomorrow. Tomorrow if everything goes right. I can't wait. Peace.